I remember that the first time we talked at Wondercon a few years back, and when the show just started.
Yeah.
And looking at your character right now, and just how it has grown, are we in for some more
Oh yeah.
kind of emotional roller coaster?
It's funny. It's an homage to the old Jasper. That's the one thing I'm really proud about with Jasper, and is his progression from the goofy, good, like the kind, free-willing kid to this sort of, he's thrust into, he's not really a hero, but he had to be this leader in Mount Weather to kind of pick up the morale in a situation that looked like we were all going to die, to a kid who's suffering major PTSD because he's lost someone he's loved, and he's actually going through the emotions. I think a lot of people are, pushing forward past their emotions, whereas Jasper has them all still up here in his head, and there's still a long way for Jasper to go, but I'm excited because I think now that Jasper's a part of the Alley storyline, he's been given something to do, so it might distract him from being flooded with emotion.
Where are you at with filming right now?
We finished season 3, yes. So,
wow.
Yeah, so it's all behind us and in the editing room. And
so when you looking forward to the finale, I know that's quite a way away, but what went through your mind when you read the script for the finale?
Oh my goodness. It's pretty incredible. It's like nothing I've ever done before on the show. We're gonna really go to some new places, as I'm sure some fans have already figured out. I don't know what I can really say. There's stuff that happens that was very shocking, and I'm not sure, what's making it or what's not, and it's going to be a good finale. That's all I can say.
So, you talked a little bit. You just mentioned your fans. What kind of how do you feel about the fan reaction to the show so far, concerning Jasper and just the show in general?
It's very interesting. I've gotten a mix of reviews on Jasper this year, which is, part of it, I'm really blessed to have this character that can portray, PTSD and people that are suffering that, and it's a very real thing. I'm hoping it could be, a good symbol for, that community and push forward through these tough times and show that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The other part that kind of concerns me is when fans say, he's acting annoying this year, or shut up, Jasper. He's being difficult. It really hurts because he's suffering an illness right now. He went through the most traumatizing experience. His best friends murdered his girlfriend and an entire civilization. Yes, they had to do what had to be done, and it's not all black and white, but he did lose someone, a piece of him. So I hope people can see that he's really just suffering, and he's not being annoying. This is a kid who needs help, needs attention. People need to talk to him, and it's just not happening because there's so many things going on in the world. But he's just a kid in trouble. And yeah, everyone's going through stuff. It's just affecting him differently. But that's not a reason to criticize him. He should be loved even more if that. I really feel for Jasper, and I'm excited for his progression this year.
Even though he's seeing what the AI chip is doing to Raven for getting things, he still seems pretty gung-ho about wanting it. Is that going to change, or does he just want to forget that much?
Yeah, I think it's a weird balance now because of Raven's reaction, and he knows how much Finn meant to her. And similar, it's parallel to Jasper and Maya. So I think yes, he'd love to forget all of the pain that he's feeling, but he still wants to have those good memories. He still wants to know that Maya existed and that they experienced, Mount Weather together on the good days. It's just more so the bad days that he'd like to forget. So it's kind of that moral. It's do I forget everything and even the good things? is that worth it, or do the bad things and the good things make me who I am, and should I suffer through them to try and get through to the other side? So we'll be playing with that a little bit.
Did you do much PTSD research when you heard about what was happening?
Yeah, I did a fair amount of PTSD research, and I don't know, I really did, I don't know, I did a fair amount of research, and I just, I did this thing sort of for the first half of the season that I eventually switched slowly, was not making eye contact with anyone on set. Not on set, but like when we're filming in a scene, I would look at the person's shoulder or their ear, because I can't bring myself to actually, give you my full soul and everything that is my being, because it's broken and it's shattered. So I did pick moments where I would be looking at people or not looking at people, and times where Jasper would come back. So that was a big thing for me, was just kind of picking those moments, and then now I think we'll slowly see him connecting into the situation because he's been given distractions and he's not, just wrapped up in his head.
And it's like the last episode that we seen, it seemed like Jasper was the one that's waking everybody up when it came to that AI. So is Jasper going to take on like a hero role before season 3 ends?
I certainly hope so. I hope so. I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know what to say that's like a spoiler or not, but he's going to start to take a little action, as he does. I don't know if he should, but he likes to throw himself into crazy scenarios. So that'll probably happen. I don't know.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Have a good one.